Hi students, in this video we will discuss about a problem based on transient analysis. So transient analysis, or you can also call it as a transient networks. So transient networks based on inductor capacitors, how initially will act, how finally it will act. So initially inductor acts as a open circuit, finally inductor acts as a short circuit, that is steady state. So coming to the capacitor, initially capacitor acts as a short circuit and finally capacitor acts as a open circuit. So to do this problem before, so we have to recall those two conditions: inductor how it will act, inductor capacitor how it will act. So once steady state is reached, how inductor will be, how capacitor will be. If without knowing those initial and final conditions, final conditions, so we cannot do properly in right way this type of problems. We will see the problem first. In the circuit shown in figure, steady state is reached with switch K open. Steady state is reached with switch K open. The switch is closed. The switch is closed at t is equal to 0. The switch is closed at t is equal to 0. Determine I1 comma I2 comma di1 by dt and di2 by dt at t is equal to 0 plus. So here first switch you observe. First, before going to start any problem, first we have to observe the circuit properly, thoroughly we have to observe. So then only we will not do mistakes in examination. First you observe the circuit, where is the K is connected, where the inductor is there, where the capacitor is there, either inductor or capacitor both are there or not. So we first observe the switch is connected across the 5 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, right. So steady state with K is open. Steady state is K is open. Once steady state K is open means inductor acts as a short circuit, capacitor acts as a open circuit. You have to remember those things. I1, I2 values, how it will be. So here, first t is equal to 0 minus switch K is open, t is equal to 0 plus K is switch is closed. At steady state is appears as shown in figure. So I1 of 0 minus value will be 0 since it is a capacitor acts as a open circuit. Now I2 value how we will find out? 5. So this entire thing will be open. So since capacitor acts as a open circuit here, so that's what here inductor is capacitor acts as a open circuit, inductor as a short circuit. Now so here I2 value only will appear. So I2 is equal to 20 divided by voltage divided by 5 plus 10, 15. So here we can observe, here you can see here. So 20 by 15. So how much? 5 by 20 by 15. So you will get around 1 point something, 1.33 amperes. So voltage across the capacitor. So 10 into I2, so that is 13.3 volts. Since the current through inductor cannot change instantaneously, so I2 of 0 minus also same, I of 0 plus also. Now I1 of 0 plus, how we can identify? So voltage, if you know voltage, once capacitor is open circuit, some voltage will be appear. So that voltage we calculated here, 13.3 volt. So using that voltage, so I1 is equal to 20 minus 13.3 by divided by 10. So 10 you can 10 here. So here answer 0.67. So I1 of 0 plus is 0.61. Okay. So you can see here short circuit, open circuit. In open circuit condition, current will not flow, but voltage appears. So using that, so using this one, so 13.3 volt we will get. So using current flowing in second branch, you can find out the voltage across this branch. Okay. So we can observe here what is the voltage across the capacitor, what is the current flowing in the inductor. Okay. So just make it just here marker. Now what we have to do? So main circuit, using main circuit we have to write a KVL equations. KVL. So this is the loop 1. So loop 1 and loop 2 KVL equations we have to write. So two loop equations we will get. So using those two loop equations we can find out di1 by dt plus and di2 by dt. So loop 1 current we make it as I1 and loop 2 current we can consider as I2. So I1 and I2 we consider, find out the differentiation of I1 and differentiation of I2 values. Okay. So now we will see the how differentiation we got. So KVL, first loop, apply KVL, 10 I1 plus voltage across the capacitor 1 by C integral 0 to t I1 of t into dt. So this equation will get equal to 20. And loop 2 if we apply, and here differentiate this equation. So 10 di1 by dt plus 1 by C I1 equal to 0. So t is equal to 0 plus we put substitute. So simplify this one, C value already we know 1 microfarad, substitute here. So you can get di1 of 0 plus by dt is equal to minus 0.67 10 power 5 amperes per second, okay. And similarly apply KVL to loop 2. So loop 2 if you apply 10 I2 plus 2 di2 by dt equal to 20. Apply KVL to that loop. So you can find out di2 by dt value. So di2 by dt value is equal to, after simplifying, so we can get 3.35 amperes per second. Okay. So how we got this value? So t is equal to 0 plus the above equation becomes 10 I2 of 0 plus 2 into di2 of 0 plus by dt equal to 20. So I2 value how much we got? 1.33, already we calculated in starting itself. So that value substitute, so simplify, so you can get the equation. So now we will see the how this equation we got. So here when we are applying the loop to 10, so here 10 is there, 10 inductor, and voltage across this entire thing will be 20. So directly we can take, so 10 voltage across the 10 ohm resistor and voltage across the inductor and 20 you can get. So that is the equation 2 here, second loop equation. So 10 I2 plus 2 into di2 by dt equal to 20. Okay. So here this equation we got, substitute I2 value and we can find out di2 by dt is equal to 3.35 amperes per second. Okay. So maximum this type of problems will be asked in your examination. So prepare well. If you have any doubt, so you can ask through call or through WhatsApp. So since you are not in college, you are not attending offline classes, so you are attending only online classes. So even you can ask in online classes also if you have any doubts related to transient analysis. So transient analysis problems will be easy if you know the initial and final conditions for even initial and final conditions for capacitor and inductor, and if you know the method of solving, so then this type of problems will be very easy compared to first module. Okay. So concentrate module 3 problems well and concentrate, and if you solve many more problems, take a textbook. I shared material through your WhatsApp and material through Google Classroom. So download those materials and solve different problems, then only will not do mistakes in your examination. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Anyway, okay, thank you everyone, thank you.